Welcome back to another video. Long time no see. To put it really frank and short, it's been absolute chaos. But yeah, this is also going to be a what I eat in a day, so if you're new here, I apologize if I bore you with my life. But yeah, I'm having my usual breakfast. You guys know what my usual breakfast is. It's usually, I have a green juice in the morning, I let it sit for about 10 to 20 minutes, and then I have my banana, cacao, lion's mane, and almond milk smoothie. Sometimes I add almond butter. Nothing exciting, but we are going to have some more exciting things for lunch. We're going to be trying out a quinoa pizza dough because I have really cleaned up my diet even further. So I'm excited to talk about that and why in this video too. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you won't really know why we were gone, and maybe some of you guys were even worried. Things just hit the fan. I don't want to use the word, shiz hit the fan. I was also in a phase where I was just starting to feel quite burnt out between the homeschooling and really sticking to my YouTube routine, my exercise routine, just all of the things that I have to do. Obviously looking after Darian, helping the girls with their homework. When it comes down to it, when I go to bed, I'm pretty exhausted and I just don't have time to be up really late, like editing videos, which is sad because I really love to do it. But I just really began to feel really burnt out. And then on top of that, we had like a weekend from absolute hell where just a lot of realities set in for us, which I want to talk about this with Johannes, and we are going to probably film that video on the weekend, just kind of talking about what happened and what are the big life changes we've been talking about. We're just at a major transition point in our lives, and I'm not going to talk about it now just because we still just don't really feel in a place where we're ready, and that's kind of weird for me. I'm a pretty open person. So on top of actually both of us, not just me, feeling really burned out and just kind of down, I guess, with like lockdown and everything, like we're still in lockdown, spring holidays are coming, we're not going to be able to go anywhere. I'm a major travel bug, so I'm definitely struggling with that quite a bit. It's even stricter than, maybe not stricter than this time last year, but it's like, here we are into 2021 and we are like having more restrictions now than we did like in the summer, for example. All I'm going to say right now in this video about it is, definitely things got very intense for us psychologically, and we have a lot of decisions to make because we're trying to figure out where we're going in our lives, and we will talk about it more in detail hopefully this weekend. And then to make matters even worse, I got so burned out and so under stress that I had the worst neck and shoulder pain I've ever had. Well, actually the last time I had neck and shoulder pain that bad was when I had the Lyme diagnosis, but I went to the doctor because it went on for days and days and days where I was just like stiff and tired and like it just hurt so bad. So I went back to the doctor just to like rule out things like meningitis, because we've had family members who have it and stuff, and like I asked her if she thinks it's linked to the Lyme, and she really doesn't. She really just thinks it's stress. So because we already did blood work, everything came back great, which my vitamin D even came back great. So I'm definitely seeking some kind of alternative help because like doctors never find anything wrong with me, but whenever I get stressed out, it just affects me so much more than I feel like other people. Like I literally carry all of my stress. Like it was like I had like 50-pound weights on my shoulder. Like I couldn't even like properly function. I'm better now, thankfully, but it went on for way longer and it really had me worried. The stress literally manifested itself into some very uncomfortable symptoms, which thankfully are gone now. Like when I told you after Leia was born, I felt like ants were running up and down my legs for days when I found a breast lump, and it's just like I have the weirdest physical symptoms sometimes from being stressed out, and it just makes the stress worse. And it's like a vicious cycle, and I can't get out of being stressed because the stress is causing the symptoms and the symptoms are causing more stress. So yeah, like I told you guys on Instagram, I am looking into a good therapist, taking more time for myself, and I'm just in this whole process of really trying to find my new center of balance when it comes to my life. So that may mean less YouTube videos because there are other things that I am putting up as a priority. YouTube is like my creative community outlet, which I don't have any plans of letting go of, but having it sort of like this strict regimented thing takes a little bit of the creativity away from it, I feel like. So I will probably be taking a couple steps back from YouTube while I'm in the midst of just sort of reframing and reproducing my routine in my life for the things I want to do and accomplish, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna have my breakfast. Everybody told me their 30s are better, and I'm like, yeah, well, did you turn 30 during a pandemic? I don't think so. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my breakfast. I hope you guys enjoyed this very long spiel. I put a little timeline for you guys to skip if you don't want to listen to me jabber. So I'm excited to show you guys that quinoa gluten-free pizza because I was feeling so inflamed. I was like, okay, we're taking out all inflammatory foods. So I've even been gluten-free and like sugar-free. Not like I still eat fruit, and it helped actually really quickly. Like I started feeling better 3 days after taking out the gluten. So I don't know if that's connected or chance, but nonetheless, I took out inflammatory foods, and actually my digestion is a lot happier now too. Yeah, it's been quite a process. A lot has changed, and I'm excited to share what I've been eating with you guys because it is a little bit more different than usual. Right, so in the process of lunch now, kids are home. Obviously Darian's always been here, but kiddos are home from school. I am making a very simple lunch. It's rice and beans with salad and salsa. This is a typical go-to. Oh, Olivia's excited. She wants to join. So I'm making some salsa in my food processor with cherry tomatoes, garlic, onion, and I'm forgetting cilantro. I'm gonna add this jalapeno because it was so mild. I don't think the kids are gonna mind. I'm gonna add the salsa to it like this and then mix it around instead of separately, just to give it a little bit more flavor. Okay, I missed the part where I should be filming where I put the tahini on, so I'm just gonna put a little other dab. There we go. This is so boring. This is lunch. It's kind of boring. We could really use some avocado. I'm gonna go to the store to get some today, especially for those pizzas. And we're just really low on produce. I need to start filming these what I eat videos not on Thursday. Thursday is always the day where I always underestimate how much veg I'm gonna crave, especially since I've been eating really healthy. So this week I literally have nothing. This is the last lettuce as well. So I've definitely got to go to the store and get some more veg. I also don't like to buy too much because it goes bad. Still pretty good. I'm back from the store. Check out this awesome celery. I mean, look how leafy it is. The sun came out. Who wants a grocery haul? All right, so first of all, the most exciting, I got asparagus. It's almost asparagus time. It's not quite yet. It's still quite expensive, but I couldn't say no. I love asparagus. So some bell peppers, avocados. This is going to be like my cheese replacer instead of using a vegan cheese. I'm probably going to be too lazy to make my own vegan cheese tonight. Some cherry tomatoes, which I have been making my own tomato sauce in the oven. It's really easy. Like, I can show you guys that later. Some berries to snack on, and then I know the girls will be really disappointed if they don't get cheese, so I got them this vegan cheese. It's made out of like almonds and coconut oil. This one's not too bad. I don't know if you can see this. This is turmeric in there, also really great anti-inflammatory food, so I thought I would maybe add it to a smoothie or something. And here's how the quinoa is doing. It's been soaking for well over a night, and they're starting to sprout. They're getting little tails. Do you see that? That was fast. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm super pumped about pizza night. I think right now I'm gonna go ahead and do my German learning. Darian is napping. Johannes is working upstairs. I don't think I updated. Johannes is now working upstairs since we no longer are homeschooling. We would usually homeschool up there for like 3 hours, and Johannes isn't usually that busy with work until around 10 o'clock. So we would just kind of flip-flop, but he's been needing more focus, so now he's up there, and this has become my area of the house now. It's time for the studies. I got my raspberries to snack on. Let's do this. Also, before everyone starts asking, I'm only wearing these to protect my eyes from blue light. They're not prescription. I forgot to mention that I miss working. Like, I genuinely miss working. And in Germany right now, doulas still aren't allowed. So anyways, let's just focus. We're gonna learn German and we're gonna have fun. I'm just removing the baking paper as carefully as possible so I don't rip it. But this may not be as big of a fail as I thought. Okay, there's hope. Sometimes I hate how I have to do this. Sometimes I hate being like super sensitive to foods. That's why I basically never pursued gluten-free and never do pursue it very long. But I love pizza and I love burritos and so on and so forth. But this wasn't that bad. Of course, it would have been pretty bad if it didn't turn out, but yay, here it is. Look at that, it's kind of like a pancake looking thing. Okay, so time to pizzafy this. Do you like it, Leia? Mm-hmm. Thumbs up?
I like it, Leia.
You like it, Darian? Is it good?
Like pizza.
You're having pizza?
Good.
Good. Thumbs up.